It's always crazy to me to see someone, aka a person on Roblox, DevExing, all right? Because, you know, oftentimes it's kind of hard to get 100,000 Robux, and even millions of Robux, even 10,000 Robux is hard to get. However, there are now videos starting to pop up on my screen. As I was about to react to this, I see this one right here. There are developers DevExing your dream amount of Robux monthly, like it's nothing. So yeah, let's just say this guy 8 days ago DevExing 6 million Robux as a small Roblox developer. All right, buddy. 6 million Robux is not small. Okay. Am I under that's a small developer? Yeah, what am I then? You know, I'm a non-developer?
This is Bruce, and today I'll be DevExing almost... Hey, what's up guys, it's Bruce, and today I'll be DevExing almost 6 million Robux. So I just kind of want to make this video because first of all, I said I was going to upload, and then I kind of never did. So
how much money is that?
Just...
Yeah. How much money is that? 5.9 million. How much money is that? What is that, 10 bands? $18,000?
Be like a fun little video because the other stuff that I want to do might take a little bit of time to make. So yeah, I'll just make this video where I cash out almost 6 million Robux, just kind of show y'all what DevEx is like. So whenever you have enough Robux to DevEx, you can just go ahead and click this cash out button right here, and then you're gonna have to fill in all of your personal information.
Whoa. You see the moment he clicked on that, a bunch of numbers came up. Now guys, this may not make sense right now to y'all, but let me just explain. And normally how Google, he's using Google, right? Yeah, so wait, he's using Google. Normally how Google is on sites that you're familiar with. When you click on stuff like first name or last name, because it's so familiar to you doing it so often, it'll drop down a suggestion bar of previous things you've typed out. So he's DevExed quite a bit before. Hold on. 1.2 million? What is this, a million? 1.3 million?
And then you can select how much Robux that you want to exchange out. And for me, I'm going to do 5.9 million. And this will get me...
Whoa. Hold on. That was $20,000? Hold on, there's a video right here. How I made 23 million Robux in a year as a small... What's up with this small Roblox dev stuff? Oh, this is the same guy. Oh my, okay. He's getting, that's $20,000 right there.
20,000.
Nah, what does the comment say? Bro's so chill, just getting 20K. Yo, what? Not for real. Yeah, bro, very small developer with 870,000 pending. Yes, that's small. A game with probably 150 to 250 CCU can earn that amount. Huh? My game peaked at 300 CCU and I only made 60 total by this point. Though to be fair, I was very stubborn on avoiding game passes because I hated pay to win aspect of PvP games. What?
USD. So all you have to do is just agree to the terms and then hit cash out. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my information and I'm going to go ahead and cash all this out. So yeah, now we're just going to go ahead and hit the cash out button. And it says that our DevEx was submitted.
Nah, bro. What's his Instagram? Please tell me he's done a money spread before. Yo, Don't tell me you don't do money spreads. He only has 2 videos on here. And is both what's his Roblox? What's your Roblox? Oh my, yo, and he got drip on here. Is that a real red Volk? Off sale, off sale. Oh my gosh, wait, that might be. Is that real? That's real. Oh, everything he's wearing is real. Oh, bro got motion. What the heck? Wait, what games does he make? What games does he make? Okay, he's in like a lot of games. I'm assuming the games he's favorited are the games that he makes. Is this his game right here? Yo, nah, this is crazy. Small dev, that's 3,000 players. That's not small to me. That's a lot to me, bro. Oh no, that's probably small to them because I don't know. That's a different field. I'm not in that field, but yeah, that's probably small to them. Oh, he's a co-owner for this game, and that's his percentage takeout. Oh my gosh! All right, what's this video? Hold on. Wait. Before I continue this, let me see this first. Let me finish this. I didn't finish this one.
So now that we're back on Roblox,
Censored since I have contact names in my friends list.
you'll see that it took all the Robux out of my account. If I go to my transactions here,
He got 870,000 Robux pending. Bro. What?
you'll see that it took it out of the developer exchange. So yeah, that's basically the whole DevEx process. If it would be your first time DevExing, you get an email to go sign up for the portal, and then that's where you go put in all your bank information.
Bro, I need to see a money spread. I need to see a money spread.
If you already did that, then all you have to do is just wait about a week, and depending on what payment method you do.
Bro, oh my gosh. I need to see a money spread, bro. Please, let me see a money spread. Dang, that was 131, January 31st, 2026. This is Aura. Hold on, let me see this video.
Hey, what's up guys? My name's Bruce and I'm a small Roblox developer. Today
Bro,
I'll be
stop saying small, bro. Like, bro, you are not a small Roblox developer. Bro, that's the problem, bro. You know how like rappers be saying that they're underground rappers? I feel like that's a bad thing to call yourself because it keeps you in that mindset of always thinking that you're underground. Bro, think of yourself on a higher level, brody, because 6 mil, 23 million Robux in a year is insane. And yeah, there might be people doing that like daily and more than that, but bro, keep your head high. This is crazy. This is like, this is motivating. Like his video, I don't think this guy realizes that his video is like motivating to a lot of aspiring Roblox game devs. Like 87,000 USD, by the way, for a year's work on Roblox. That's insane. Only 1.9 mil, son.
sharing y'all how much Robux I made this year as a small Roblox developer. Be sure to stick to the end because the numbers get crazy. Now, before I begin, I do want to say that these are not the only games that I work on, but I don't think it would be too fair to be showing other people's games since I don't own them. So I'm just going to be sharing games that I strictly own. Now, you may notice a theme here with all these games, and that's because I love to make incremental games, which are games where you just make numbers go really high. These games tend to be pretty popular with an older audience, and because of that, they are extremely profitable, and you will see why whenever we get into the analytics of these games. Now, the first game that I made this year is Omega Rune Incremental 2. This is a sequel to Omega Rune Incremental, which I had made around summer of 2024, and it was my first big hit. I had only around 5 months of experience whenever I made it, and the game went on to earn around 2.5 million Robux. And then later on I decided to make a sequel, and this is the first game of 2025. So let's go down to monetization first, because I know you all want to see how much it made. So let's go ahead and select
I love that he keeping it real. You know that I don't know, bro. You know that I don't want to see none of that other stuff. I want to see how much money it made. I love that he keeping it real.
Date range, which is, I actually released it late 2024, like probably like December 21st ish. You'll notice the theme here is that these are not long-term games. These games last less than a month, maybe 2 months if I'm lucky. So this is fast revenue, fast profit, fast development. So actually, I think we released it a little bit earlier. Let's see here. Okay, maybe not. Wait, there's data for the 16th. Okay. So the game in total only made 1.955 million Robux.
Only. Only made 1.9.
However, this is 2 million Robux over the span of, let's see here, the revenue dropped by so this is 2 million Robux in just 1 month, which I think is pretty solid. This game only took about a month to develop, and that was while I was going to school. So if I had more time on my hands, this definitely would have.
So what is that? That game made 7,000 Robux 7,000 US dollars in a month. That's really good.
Only took in like a few weeks to make, and a few weeks of work for about $7,000 in profit is pretty good. So the revenue sources are pretty split here. It's just about half and half. And our payer conversion rate. The payer conversion rate for these types of games tends to be pretty high.
I don't know what any of that other stuff means. I want to see. Hold on, bro.
What the hell? 2 million Robux I think is pretty good. And this is just the beginning of 2025. But before we get to my second game of 2025, I want to get into my last game of 2025 here, called Energy Incremental.
Bro, okay. I don't know too much about game developing, but what I do know is that apparently, all right, because I'm in a few groups that do this game developing stuff, and apparently having stats like these are really good. I believe it's the main one that you look at, like these two, day 1 retention and day 7 retention. I believe. Look, guys, I'm not a developer, all right, so I don't know it to the fully, like I don't know if that's true or not, but what most of them say is that this is what you want to look at if you're obtaining a game, or if you have a game, this is what you always want to look at. Like that will determine apparently if the game will hit or not.
This game is still kind of new. I made it in October. I haven't updated it in a bit. It's been about 2 months.
Daily revenue 6,000 Robux
since I updated it. Like this game had about maybe 2 full updates. But let's just go ahead and look at the revenue. It's not that pretty.
It's not that pretty. In the last 3 months, he made 5.5 million Robux. And we saw how much that was. That's $20,000 in 3 months.
Okay, it's only made. I
can't stand this. All right.
I say only, like I'm not meaning to brag here, but you're gonna see on this next game why I think this is not that much. So this game is only.
Well, we're gonna see on the next game why that's not that much. Hold on. No, I gotta go to the next game now.
Game passes are the key to getting people to buy your product. Is artificial growth from my Discord community, which I utilize to say this is my first. I don't want to say this was a failure, because it absolutely was not. It made a lot of money in the game, and I released it for completely free. I did not spend any money on this game. The only time, completely new, not new, but like there's no incrementals with this type of gameplay in it, and I think that's what really helped it explode its popularity. Yeah, this game you just mined in school at the time, so, and really like is over 40,000. Release May 24th, and I'm just gonna go to like August 31st, because this is about the life cycle of the game here. And it's made 12,598,828
In 3 months, it made that much.
20 Robux. That is over $40,000 of revenue. So yeah, this game made 11 million Robux in developer products and around 1.5 million in game passes. But this isn't the only revenue that the game has made. No. So around the time that the game had died, which was late June, it would be around this week right here. I got an offer from a developer to invest in the game, so he would pay me.
Normally I would advise against hiring investors, but this was one of those rare moments where it was free money for me, since I knew the stats of the game since I knew the stats the game was in was unrecoverable, at least if the investor tried.
3.5 million Robux, and I'd give him 50% of the game, and I said, yeah, let's do it. So this 12.5 million is actually more like 16 million.
Yeah.
Because after he bought the game just fucking flatlined. It died.
Dang.
There was the updates that were coming out weren't that good. People
Dang.
lost interest. The game died.
Dang.
So off this game, I made 16 million Robux. That is a lot of money for a game, which is sad. But okay, if we go to my, I'll take huge breaks in between development. That's just gonna be it for this video, guys.
That's crazy, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this stuff down below. What does this make you want to start game developing? I'm not gonna lie, seeing the stats of these games and how he made 12 million Robux in 3 months, it makes me want to low-key jump into game development. However, I don't really know too much about it, so we'll see. Anyways, subscribe if you're new to the channel, because I will be doing more reactions from now on.